Ali here at mindwavemeditation.com, and today we're going to talk about you and just how powerful you are. Now, you're either going to think, I'm pretty good, I'm pretty powerful, I'm doing pretty well, I can achieve some things, I'm alright. Or you're going to be on the other side of life where you're thinking, who am I to think I could even be powerful? Who am I to think that I could achieve X, Y, and Z? Doesn't matter which side you're on at the moment, this video is going to be important for you. It's going to be powerful for you to realign you, to refocus you, to get back on track, to see just how important, how powerful you are as a human being on this planet right now. You can get over these seemingly incredibly difficult obstacles, things in life you've just got to achieve, things that you can't wrap your head around how you're going to do it, but you can. Watch this video and we'll talk about it. So I want to help you today to be not one of those people. No matter where you are on this scale in life right now, it's just temporary, you know that. But achieving your goal, no matter how big or how small, is something you absolutely have to do. You have to achieve it. And if you're the type of person that has been trying to overcome a health goal, a wealth goal, or a success goal, and you're like a yo-yo going back and forth, allow this video to be the video that helps you stop and focus and think, okay, I've been doing this yo-yo thing for so long now, it's time to make an actual change. So let's make that change. Let's look at health, wealth, or success. And you just kind of figure out in your mind as I'm talking which one resonates with you the most right now. It's normally one of those three things I found. So what we do is, first of all, we decide exactly what we do want. Forget about the belief and, oh, I can't do it, like it's just too much, it's overwhelming. Forget about that stuff. We decide to focus on what we want. That's really all we ever need, is figuring out exactly what we do want, holding it in our imagination, and that is purely the starting point. And for some, that is literally all they can do, and that's fine. So what I'd like to say to you right now is, if you're on the couch, if you're lying in bed and it's just, low level vibrations going on and you can't even find the motivation to even get a pen and paper, in your mind right now, and even if you're not, even if you're on the other side and you're feeling good, just take this as an opportunity to refocus with what you want. Decide clearly in your mind what it is that you want, and picture that in your mind, and put the timer on for 3 to 5 minutes. Sit there, close your eyes, back straight or lie down, whatever's comfortable for you, and just go through the scenario of you having achieved what you want. Forget about the hows, forget about the journey, forget about the whole thing that you have to do to get there. Just think about the end result and hold that in your mind. And once you have that in your mind, then I want you to start feeling what it feels like to actually have achieved it. So you're going to feel good, you're going to feel happy, you're going to feel proud, you're going to feel confident, you're going to feel awesome, you're going to feel over the moon, you're going to feel delighted, you're going to feel ecstatic, you're going to feel all of the other good words, right? So feel those and crank up those feelings, those emotions, and absolutely believe for this experiment, for this visualization in your mind, that it's real, that you've achieved it, you've done it. And hold it there for 3 to 5 minutes. Just go back and forth. Play this movie over again in your mind of something that you've achieved. Imagine all the smells, what you can feel, who you can see, who's there, what's happening, all the sights, all the signs. Use all your senses for this experiment. Completely embody this experience on all levels. So when you've done this, this is level 1. This is step 1. You are imagining what you do want. This is the starting point. This is where everything can change from this point. But without this point, you've got nothing to aim for. So life is a struggle. It's intense, it's difficult, it's overwhelming. Where do I go? I'm going through life and I'm not sure what's happening. We need a guidance system. We need a point to aim for. So after this visualization, if you really feel like this is a million miles away, maybe decide if you've got the right vision first of all. But if you absolutely believe that that is what you would want, forget about the hows and the can'ts and but and all that stuff. Just forget about that for now. Not interested in that. Just remain focused on the end point. If this is something that you really want and feel deep down inside that that's what should be, then keep that vision in mind. Keep it crystal clear in mind and play that before you go to sleep. Play that before you get up in the morning. Sit down for 3 to 5 minutes in the middle of the day and go over it and over it. What's going to happen is you're going to start to connect with this vision. You're going to start to create the right chemistry in your body to make you feel happier and more optimistic. You're going to start looking for opportunities and start to notice things that are coming up in your day that relate to this vision. So these are where the steps start happening. Like, oh yeah, if I did that, then maybe that'll bring me closer to that. And this is how it happens. It isn't an overnight thing. Sometimes things don't just work like that. But if we have this vision and we stay focused on this vision, then we're one step closer to achieving that vision. Okay, step 2. We have the vision in mind. Let's chunk it down. I like to look at things in like a pyramid and create 3 levels in the pyramid. You've got the capstone at the top, which is the ultimate. That's what we want to achieve. And then there's 2 levels. Level 1, the foundation level. Level 2, the main work, what we've really got to conquer. And then level 3 is when we achieve it. So draw a little pyramid with 3 levels and write down the dream in the top. This is what I want to achieve. And then what's step 1 and step 2? Maybe you need to create more steps in the pyramid, 3, 5 steps, whatever. Just create a visual of what it is you're trying to achieve. So if you're trying to heal something, you have at the top, I am completely healed, happy and free and healthy. Maybe step 1 is go and speak to someone. It could be as simple as that. Go and speak to someone about this mental issue, this physical issue, this spiritual issue, whatever. And then step 2 would be doing the work. And you could fill that with yoga, meditation, healthy eating, positive thinking, following a diet, exercise, all of the stuff. So it really is this simple. And most people think about the overwhelming middle bit and just go, whoa, I can't do it. So once you've got step 1 and you've got step 2 down, then we come to step 3. This is the big one. So step 3 is really looking back at your vision, looking back at what it takes to get the job done, and having a word with yourself. And the word with yourself goes like this: am I ready to change? I'm going to say that again because it felt good to me, but you might not have heard it how I intended it. Are you ready to change? If the answer is no, by the way, then just take a moment and realign your vision. Is this the right vision? Why aren't you ready? What is getting in the way? Dig deep. This is the self-work. This is what we do. We find out what the issues are by asking ourselves the question. No, I'm not quite ready to change. Well, why are you not ready to change? Is it an old trauma that you've got to face? Is it some bad habits that you're just not ready to get over? Are you cut out for doing the work or not? These are the things that come up, and this is the reality of it. Like, if everybody could just achieve what they wanted without putting the time and the effort and the work in and having some faith and belief, or however you want to dive into this, if everyone could just achieve everything, then everybody would have what they wanted, but it wouldn't mean anything, because when you've put the work in and something comes off and you find success in health, wealth, success, or whatever, it feels good because you put the work in, the time in, you built up that momentum, and you feel worthy of it. If everything just appeared without having to do the work, then it would just be empty. We would stop thinking big and we would probably be content with everything we have. I don't know. So Ask yourself that question. Am I ready to change? Are you ready to change? And once you have that, once you feel like an absolute definite yes, I'm really ready, I just can't, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the can'ts, buts. Well, the thing is, I don't want to hear that. And you don't want to hear that either. So just start with the question. Are you ready to change? Yes, I'm ready. Okay, let's move on. So here's the next question. Are you willing to change? Are you willing to put whatever it takes in to get that number one goal? Are you ready to wholeheartedly give your life to achieving this goal? Let me tell you, like, I do two things. I play music and I teach people to find their inner peace and live their best lives. And, you know, I'm a work in progress on both accounts. I'm doing all I can, but I'm 1,000% devoted to both of those things. And to the point now where the success that comes along with it, the numbers and all the money in the bank and all that kind of stuff, it's secondary, because I ain't gonna stop doing what I'm doing, regardless of how much I'm getting paid or how much exposure I'm getting. I'm devoted to playing music and teaching people. And the joy I get from knowing that all I have to do is just continue doing the thing and it will keep growing, it will keep expanding, is what helps me sleep at night. So I want you to find that too. I really want you to dig deep. Are you willing to commit to this? Like, this is all you have to do in life, is just commit to this one thing. If it's something you're healing, just commit to healing that thing. If it's a wealth goal, nothing is more important than you reaching that wealth goal so you can have freedom and you can do whatever you want, or success, or whatever it is. Are you willing to change? Are you willing to commit? Are you ready? And if the answer is yes, 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 then keep watching. Okay, so here's the deal. Whatever it is that you're doing, step number 4, whatever it is that you're doing, you need to find the person to help guide you. You need to find that course. You need to find that mission, that avenue, that path, whatever it is that suits your dream, your goal, your vision, your need to heal, your need to awaken or expand, whatever it is, you need to find that next puzzle piece. Once you've got that puzzle piece, once you connect to that person, that course, that book, that whatever it is, then wholeheartedly dive in 1000% and put a timer on it. Put a month on it, put a week on it, put a day on it, whatever it is, put 5 years on it. I'm gonna commit to this thing for this amount of time. So here's the deal. Life is difficult, it's random, it's chaotic, it's blissful, it's joyful, it's everything in between. Some of us wish it would happen, some of us want it to happen, and some of us make it happen. And that's the deal. You've got to decide what you want, you've got to figure out how you're going to do it, and then you've got to decide that you're committed to doing it. And then the next stage is this. You've got to have a reason for doing it. If you don't have a reason, if you don't have a big why for achieving your challenge, your dream, your vision, your goal, you're most likely not going to do it. And time will go on, years will go by, and you'll go, oh, I haven't done the thing. Sure. I haven't done the thing yet. And this is how life goes. Time goes on. We either do the thing or we don't do the thing. So decide right now that you're willing, you're committed, you've got a big why. What is your big why? What's your big reason for doing this? Is it so you can finally be happy, healthy, and free? So you can actually live your life and not have to worry about everything that you don't want to be worrying about and just live? Or do you want to achieve something massive because you know you'll never be satisfied if you don't actually give it a go? It's as simple as this. Break your experience of life into 3. Morning, afternoon, and evening. In the morning, decide what you're going to do that's devoted to this goal. It could be something tiny. It could be read one page. It could be write one thing down. It could be do your morning exercise routine. It could be study. Afternoon, have a check-in. One thing, what you're going to do. It could even be just visualizing your number one, your main goal. In the toilet at work, if you just can't get the time off, 3 minutes, take yourself away and focus on the end results. And then in the evening, tune in. What are you going to do? One thing. Split your experience of life into 3. And then as you go through your day, your afternoon and your evening, you're connected deeply to what it is that you're trying to achieve. And as you go through, you realize that this massive goal that you've got that's overwhelming and you just, I just don't know if I can do it, suddenly becomes a realization that you are doing it. And maybe you're doing it in tiny steps. Maybe you're just giving yourself a little bit at a time to achieving this thing. You're trying, you're just doing little things, and that's better than nothing. Just keep moving forward, keep aligning to what it is that you want to achieve. And before you know it, you'll start to see the progress. One thing I love to say to my students is to get a book and call it My Amazing Achievements. And everything that you do that is bringing you closer to realizing that you are actually achieving your dreams, write it down. Anything that you feel proud of, anything that was a win, a small win in your day. Today, blah, blah, blah happened. Date it. And soon enough, you're going to have a whole page full of things big and small, that reflect factual evidence that you are capable of doing what you've set out to do. And you are making progress. And you do have things to be grateful for. And you are getting closer to that thing. This book, this Amazing Achievements book, is your factual proof. What tends to happen to the people that are on the journey and kind of going back and forth in the yo-yo is they say, oh, I'm just not making any progress, oh, I don't think I can do it, and like, oh, other people can do it, but just not me. It's bullshit. I don't like to swear too often on this, but sometimes I really think that the swear words really help accentuate a point. It's bullshit. You can do it. I've seen plenty of people do plenty of miraculous things, and I've heard plenty of stories, as have you. And you know, you only have to read books or turn on the TV to see inspirational things that people have done. So become one of those people today. Become one of those people right now. Remember these steps. Go back through this video, watch it, take notes. Remember to focus on the one thing that you want and program yourself to believe that you can even just put yourself in there mentally in mind. Even if the physical act of achieving that thing is just too much, just visualize it. That brings you one step closer. It makes you feel happy inside for a moment. Yeah, you might sink back down, but then go back to your visualization every day, and before you know it, you will be connected to this vision of yours, this dream, this goal, this obstacle that you can absolutely overcome. So let me know all about it. I want to know what you've achieved. I want to know what you are intending to achieve in the comments below. And let's get this rolling. Let's make this happen. This is your year to finally break through. There's only you getting in the way of this. And once you found your guide, once you found your book, your course, whatever, once you found your truth, once you found your vision, then you will be rolling. It's just a matter of trust and belief. You can do it. I can be that person for you if you need me to be. Let me know down below. I'll see you soon. Take care.